Number 68. Want to attract people to your articles? Use a magazine theme. By using the tested theme of a magazine, you are providing people with a strong and attractive title, an excerpt or summary from the article, and a big, crisp, and attractive image that is related to it. It gives readers enough data to decide if they want to read your posts or not. Number 69. Want to merge your blog and your website? Now you can! Why get stuck with the hassle of taking care of two websites? You can just merge them and enjoy the best of both worlds. You can use a theme that showcases your bio and your company's bio at the top, with eye-grabbing photos, but users will still be able to comment on articles and interact with each other. Number 70. Want to grab people's attention? Use a news interface. A news interface or theme allows you to showcase the beginning of an article and a small photo next to it. It is ideal for showcasing a lot of short articles per page and for grabbing a user's attention. Deliver users all the data that they need. It's a fast world nowadays. Number 71. Someone is riding your wave? Use API to take care of it. Some people use trackbacks in order to comment on a blog post. It allows them to leave their content on their own blogs, and it allows them the freedom to control it. But they sometimes do it in order to get free referrals. Use Axomet or other programs together with WordPress's API to fix that. Number 72. Make links understandable. Avoid numeric URLs as much as you can. They tell the reader nothing. A descriptive URL can become a hassle lengthwise, but if you keep it concise, it shouldn't be a problem. It will also allow search engines to give you a much more fitting placement in results. Number 73. Stay ahead of the crowd. Do you want to make your blog shine? Do you want to make your blog unique and attractive? Then you need to keep track of updates and new abilities and use them to your best advantage. That way you will never get stale and you will show your users your blog is very active. Number 74. Exchange links with related blogs. Check to see which users comment a lot and if they have a blog. Also, keep track on who trackbacks a lot to your blog and if they provide good attractive content with those trackbacks. Ask them if they want to exchange links. That way you'll achieve targeted advertising. Number 75. Submit your blog to search engines. Don't wait for search engines to find your website. It might take too much time. Submit them as long as you have decent content and you're not just trying to get traffic revenue by doing nothing. You will probably get included. There are lots of search engines, so they keep trying to be more extensive than the others. Number 76. Add basic website pages. It might seem weird on a blogging system, but you need to add the famous website-specific pages. You're not the only content provider on the internet, far from it, so you need to entice people, make an FAQ page, an about page, a contact page, and a help page. Number 77. Text? That's so last century. Even with today's technologies and customization abilities, and the ability to embed almost anything, you're still blocked by one big hindrance: text. You need to make your website available as an audio as well. There are plenty of plugins that do that, or you can narrate your articles yourself. Number 78. Assist people with bad eyesight. You don't want to alienate a certain portion of your readership or potential readership. There are lots of people with eyesight problems all over the world. You can help them by installing a plugin that reads to them what they wrote as they write it. Example, Flame Reader. Number 79. Keep your site up to date, even with comments. You want to attract people to your newer timely blog posts. You want to center that attention and the discussion to that place. One way of doing that is by disabling the ability to comment on old posts. Sometimes a post achieved all it could achieve comment-wise, and it's time to let go. Number 80. Don't overdo it. You want targeted traffic, not all the traffic. Targeted traffic will stay longer and will be more beneficial in the long run. If you post on various subjects, separate them into several blogs based on categories. Also, never mix two languages unless you're teaching them using your blog. Number 81. Focus everything in your admin area. You can use several plugins which allow you to administrate your blog from the admin area. Keeping it centralized helps clear the clutter and keeps things organized. You will be able to respond to all of the comments from the admin area instead of visiting each and every post and commenting there. Number 82. Use shortcuts and macros to automate things. You can use macros, pre-recorded actions, and keyboard shortcuts in order to shorten the time it takes you to perform a certain action. Some things require attention, but not your attention. Why spend time on the mundane day-to-day actions such as advertising posts and adding permalinks when you can do it automatically? Number 83, mass edit. Instead of editing posts individually, you can mass edit your articles from within WordPress. You can use macros for that. Do you want to change publication dates, tags? Well, now you can. It will help you make the site dynamic and timely and increase the potential of each and every post. Number 84, use desktop blogging clients. Desktop blogging clients come in various shapes and forms. Some are online, some are for the desktop, and some are for a mobile phone. They offer you various interfaces and the ability to blog quickly without having to load up the blog. It will save you time and help you be the first to blog about breaking news. Number 85. Have terms of service page. Set the tone. You want to attract a certain type of person to your blog, and you want the others to stay away. If you'll start censoring people based on what they feel is a whim, you'll get a bad reputation. You need to have a clear do's and don'ts. Number 86. Add content. Don't just cover content. Websites that repost things or that just cover certain content are a dime a dozen. You don't want to just be another one in a pack, invisible. You want people to be drawn to your website even when you don't update. You need to create exclusive content like games, quizzes, etc. Number 87. Have a weekly or monthly summary. Some people don't find the time to read blogs until the weekend. You need to cater to those people. You also need to cater to the people who aren't interested in reading a long post. Summarize your blog posts or the events you talked about at the end of the week or month. Number 88. Shorten your actual URLs. Sometimes WordPress, in order to be descriptive, gives your blog posts long URLs that resemble a file's location, in a directory that is in a directory, and so on. You can use plugins that will shorten URLs and make them more memorable, making them easier to share or go back to. Number 89. Don't rely on WordPress. Edit your metadata tags. Your metadata tags are a descriptive way in which you can attract certain users and readers. But metadata is generated automatically or not at all. Search engine bots will see that information. You need to optimize it in order to achieve targeted traffic. You can do that by editing code or by using a plugin. Number 90. Organize your blog so that a web crawler will scan it more easily. You want to get as much traffic as possible, preferably targeted traffic. To do that, you will need to take care of the clutter in your website. You will need to organize posts by categories. You need to link posts that talk about similar subjects together. Pave the way for the web crawler. Number 91. Give as little information about your system as possible. By leaving standard information in your blog and in the WordPress code, you are leaving an easy opening for an attack. People search for certain strings, and once they find them, they search for certain holes and exploits. They are relentless in their attempts to harm blogs and websites. Don't give them that pleasure. Number 92. Protect your website. You want to keep some data secure. You want to be the only one that can see it, or you want only you and a certain select few to be able to view it. To avoid content leaks or exploitation, you need to lock down certain folders, change their properties. Number 93. Keep your privileged members area confidential. You need to keep the content you keep in your privileged members-only area confidential. You don't want regular users finding it just because you forgot to add a small text file to your blog, the robots.txt file. There you need to specify to every web crawler that what not to read/search. Number 94. Use thumbnails instead of full pictures. Do you take pictures and when you post them in your blog, you resize them? Why? Do you know that the entire high-resolution picture is loaded? If you're going to resize your photos, why not do it before uploading them to your blog? The readers will have less to download, making your website download faster. Number 95. Avoid HTML, BB code, and other scripting languages in your comments. If you're trying to have a certain look or design in your blog, or even if you want to avoid security holes, you need to disable scripting languages in the comments. as much as possible. It will also prevent people from abusing your blog for self-promotion and attention. Number 96. Create a mobile version for your blog. Nowadays, when people are always on the go, they want to have the ability to read your blog in small chunks, whenever and wherever. You need to accommodate that need. Think about using a software to automatically create a WAP website for mobile phones. Maybe just a bare bones one. Number 97. If you're using adverts, don't place them in between the comments. For advertising people, that placement might seem ideal. It sometimes looks like a real comment. It can't be avoided, it is in a location that people often read, etc. But those traits are the same ones that will drive people far away from your blog. Avoid obtrusive advertising. Number 98. Customize your error pages. When users encounter an error, you don't want to present them with a generic text, especially if it's very long and filled with text speak. Customize your error pages with friendly, don't panic style messages with links that point to additional help, either FAQs or email addresses. Number 99. Protect your data against direct linking. By directly linking to photos and other content that you created, people can use them without having to host or create them. That way you are left with the burden of traffic from people that never reach your website. People basically hijack your attractive features and steal the attention you deserve. Number 100. Use your RSS feed. Don't just let your software automatically generate RSS feed. Use it to give people updates and recommendations regarding other blog posts you have, things you won't be able to post in your regular blog, because they would clog it up. Use your space wisely. Number 101. Make sure you have the most up-to-date version of WordPress. WordPress is constantly upgrading and improving. Make sure you keep your version up to date so you can take advantage of all features offered.